Welcome to the MSC Seashore, interior cabin 9092. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Okay, when you first walk in, on the right hand side, you've got the key slot. And unlike some other cruise lines, it has to be your room key. It can't be another type of card or one of the room steward business card, ID card things. It actually has to be your room key. You pull that out within just a few seconds, the lights will turn off. Directly above that is the do not disturb and the makeup room please. When you push those buttons, it corresponds out here on the hallway so that your room attendant will know what your wishes are. Step inside here just for a minute. Okay, when you first come in, on the left, you have the vanity with a half-length mirror, the phone. Underneath there is the 3-compartment wastebasket where you can separate your recyclables. Little pull-out stool. You have 3 drawers that are full length. The bottom one is a little wider than the other 2. And then behind this is the mini bar, which is the refrigerator cooler. Now, we have the drink package, but the items inside this are not included in the drink package. So just be aware of that. Anything you take out of there, the room attendants do a daily inventory of that. So here you have your 2 USBs and 2 standard US outlets, the light switch, and the 2 European plugs. We have the European adapter, so that just gives us some little extra flexibility. You have your flat screen TV, which is on a swivel mount. A loud swivel mount, sorry about that. You can pivot it around to where you can actually sit on the bed or lay in the bed and watch TV. Now this doesn't come standard, but these walls are metal. So I've got some of the magnetic hooks just hanging up my clothes from yesterday at Ocean Cay.
We actually heard them call it Ocean Key. The employees are saying key, not K. So I would think they would know.
Right.
Hi.
So on this side of the bed, there's a little, I call it a 2-compartment nightstand. You have your light switches with your lights, and this is a swivel reading light. On the other side of the bed, you have the same 2-compartment, but you also have the USB. Cruise tip. That is a little battery operated clock that we take on all of our cruises. That way we'll wake up in the middle of the night, we can push the light button and know what time it is.
Because Brenda always has to know what time it is. I wake up multiple times throughout the night, and I like to know what time it is. I know I've got my phone right there, but I just like the idea of the clock. And no, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. It was like that, and it's been that way since we got here.
and then behind my Brenda is the largest full length, as far as wide, the largest width full length mirror that I have ever seen on a cruise ship. Like, you can both stand here side by side, and it goes from the floor to the ceiling.
Not sure what the necessity is for a mirror of that size.
Yeah, but it just kind of I think it visually it kind of makes the room a little bigger. So bow chicka wow wow, I heard that. So let's check out the closet on this side.
Somebody's got stuff piled in there.
Yeah, somebody put a bunch of clothes in here. It was us. You have a shelf up top. You have full length hanging with actual wooden hangers that come completely off the hanging rod there. You have some hangers with the clips on them. And then underneath it you have a shelf, which is good for luggage and bags and stuff. And then below that you have 2 compartments. It's pretty good for putting shoes. So this side, you have multiple shelves. Let me back up there. We got some light, which I got my backpack in there, some electronic equipment.
My backpack in there.
Yeah, Brenda's backpack is in there.
Pretty cool.
Underneath that are two. It looks like three, but there's actually just two shelves there. The bottom one doesn't open. Not really sure what's up with that. But on the middle shelf, on the back on the left-hand side, is the safe. I'm not sure how it works on some of the other MSC ships, but on this one, you punch in your 4-digit number, press the pound sign. That's how you open and close it. Use the same number each time. That way you don't forget it. And then headed back toward the door, as soon as you come in the door from the hallway on the right-hand side, are the facilities. Open that door up where it'll stay open a little bit. I call this the standard cruise fare. This has the towel racks, towel rods. You have the corner sink. You have this multiple adjustable shaving mirror. That thing is curved and magnifies. I think if we had a balcony cabin, we'd have to hide it because it would probably start a fire. Really good magnification on that one. The mirror on this actually covers the short wall, and that's actually the corner. And then it runs the full depth of the bathroom here. You've got two shelves. You have little cups where you can put your tooth care equipment. Underneath that, that's where the toilet paper goes. Underneath the sink, you have a wastebasket, and we provide those we get those little purple and white bags at the Dollar Tree. That way we have them with us on all of our cruises. And then over here you have the corner shower. Now this door swings out toward the opening. The cruise line provides shampoo and gel. You've got the foot bar. Those are my beach shoes from yesterday. They're not quite dry yet, so I hang them in the shower. The shower wand, that's detachable. That will slide up and down for height adjustment. The left side is turn the water on, turn the water off. The right side is adjust the temperature. We've had an issue. I don't really call it an issue, but step out of here. Our cabin, there we go. Our cabin has been kind of difficult to maintain the water temperature. You'll set it and it'll fluctuate between a little bit hotter and a little bit colder. And then it'll go a whole lot hotter and a whole lot colder. But I'm not really sure if it's a water temperature issue with the heating system they use here to keep the hot water, or if it's just the actual adjustment on our particular shower. But that's one of the things that we've had. All in all, I think this is a pretty good setup for an interior cabin. Really happy with the amount of room that we have, walking around on each side of the bed, been able to move around. I really like the storage. As far as the TV goes, MSC is a multicultural international cruise line. On the TV channel, there's specific channels that are Italian, Spanish, German, American, but they have all kinds of different things. And they actually have a different channel for each language for the safety brief, which I think is pretty cool. But we'll touch on the muster drill and the safety briefing in another video. But just wanted to show y'all around our interior cabin here, 9092 on the MSC Seashore, and we're going to get back to cruising. See y'all later.